Hi everyone, this is Joseph Sang. Today we'll be talking about a TN success story. This is a very unique TN story. Unlike ordinary TN visas, our client is a Philippine national and also Canadian national. And she wanted to come here, get a job, and immediately start. She has the job lined up. The company is willing to work with her. She's willing to work with us to build up this TN package. Now, the reason why it's actually unique is because she has a fiance who is a US citizen, and why bother with a TN at all? Just get married, file the I-130, get the green card, come in. No need to deal with this extra step in the middle. Problem is, she didn't want to wait outside for a couple months. She wants to start the job now. She doesn't want to come into the US, get married, and wait the 90 days and then file I-130 and then wait for the 45 and get the work permit. She doesn't want to deal with any of that. She wants to start working immediately because this job wants her. She wants this job. The green card application process, that's a separate matter. So we ended up doing a TN when most people in her situation might not actually do that. Now, what makes it difficult is all her job experience, credentials, all from the Philippines. And she's a Canadian national, but she didn't live there for that long. And this company never hired somebody with her background before. And so there's all these moving pieces, right? It's never a straightforward, here's the position that we're offering, here's the position that you qualified for, and here's the position that USCIS or the Border Patrol people want to see. It never does it align perfectly. Now, when you talk to the employer and you talk to the employee, in this case, my client, we're looking at everything and I'm really asking, well, what do you want her to do? What is her job description? What is her position? And they go on and on talking about all the things that she could do, she is doing, what the company is doing. And there's just a lot of places that she can serve. It's not just a one specific role type of position. Then I kind of provide them the details of, well, this is what the USCIS guidelines are for the TN, and we look through everything, and the one that is most suited for the company and her is a scientific technician. Now, she doesn't do anything scientific related in the past. The company isn't doing anything scientific specifically. They're doing a lot of engineer stuff. They never hired a scientific technician. And so given those facts, it seemed to be very difficult to put it together, but they were close enough to the scientific realm that they needed a position for a scientific technician. I pulled up tons of scientific technician job duties from online, showed it to them, like, do you need somebody like this? And would she be able to serve in this capacity? After back and forth, looking at the business plan, they're like, yes, absolutely, this will work. This is a salary that we can give. We never thought about it, but actually this brings up a lot of good ideas. We should be doing this and we just never done it, right? So that's the best answer we want to get from the clients most of the time, from the company side. Then we looked at her background, like, okay, well, your past 10-year experience after you graduated, you were an auditor, you worked at different places. Show us how you qualify to be a scientific technician. And we went through and we kind of detailed why she's qualified and what she's able to do, what she knows, what she doesn't know, because ultimately she's going to have to present all of this to the officer and explain why she qualifies for this position. And went through her resume, went through her training, all the certificates that she has. Luckily, she has really good grades, a lot of good experiences from major companies. We put all of that together. She went to the airport and had an hour-long interview, and she got the TN visa, came to the US and secures the job, and is very happily working, and then can just take her time and file for the fiance or no, the I-130 application, and then get a green card that way. So that's the super interesting thing about the TN. The requirements are very, very strict. How you qualify for it is very flexible, and the documents that you need to prove is very flexible, and you have a one-on-one interview time with the officer. And so it's really good idea that whatever you have, prepare it and then have somebody double check it. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. I would love to sit down with you and talk about the TN application, the process, interview, give you some feedback, mock interview. These are always super fun, interesting. Every application is different, every background and every company is different. But if you get it, you're able to be in the US, work, and it definitely is a lot easier compared to H-1B or other visa categories. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.